Three beautiful women were locked in a dark room by an old man who wanted them to become wives for his three grandsons. But after being captured, the women firmly refused to agree. To force them to submit, the old man only gave them 2 corns a day. In less than a week, all three were starving. Lena, who came from a wealthy background, was the first to break. She begged the old man for food and said she was willing to accept any condition. Pleased, the old man opened the door and took her to his grandson's room. Soon, a masked man walked in. Seeing the beautiful Lena, the man became excited, and the old man outside was satisfied. The other 2 women felt devastated. They knew that once one person gave in, the others would soon follow. Not long after, the old man prepared a full meal and let the starving Lena eat her fill. After eating, she was locked back in the dark room, and before she entered, the old man even gave her some extra food. The other 2 thought it was for all of them, but Lena said coldly that she earned it with her body, and it belonged to her alone. They never expected her to become so selfish. The next morning, Ava, weakened from hunger, developed stomach problems. When the old man came in, he said he could treat her on one condition. She had to agree to marry his grandson. To survive, Ava had no choice but to agree. The old man then took her to the grandson's room. But when the grandson removed his mask, Ava was horrified by his appearance. She pretended her stomach hurt badly and asked him to get medicine and food, deliberately sending him away. Then she quickly began to observe her surroundings. Soon, she discovered a small window in the bathroom, and the screws on the iron bars were loose. She immediately started unscrewing them with her hands. Even when her fingers bled, she didn't stop. Finally, she removed the window. But instead of escaping right away, she carefully put it back in place. Soon, the man returned with food. After going back to the dark room, Eva told the others what she found. After discussing, they decided to escape through the window the next time the old man went to the dock. The next morning, they carefully watched his movements. When they saw him leave for the dock, Eva immediately knocked on the door and lured over the old man's deaf-mute grandson. The grandson was happy and opened the door without suspicion. The moment it opened, all 3 rushed forward, knocked him down, and beat him unconscious. They quickly ran toward the bathroom, but to their shock, there was a disabled man sitting on the bed outside. He began shouting loudly. They hurried to cover his mouth and pinned him down with a cabinet, then rushed to the bathroom as fast as possible. But another man upstairs quickly ran down and shot Sophia in the back. As they got closer, they realized the man was blind. He searched blindly while shouting, asking where they were. The 3 were too terrified to make a sound. Sophia noticed a stool nearby and came up with a plan. She signaled the other 2 to go first, then suddenly pushed the stool over to attract the blind man's attention. Soon, the blind man ran out of bullets. While he was reloading, Ava rushed forward to remove the window. With Lena's help, Ava successfully escaped. But once outside, she ran away alone, completely abandoning the other 2. However, she didn't get far. Eva was quickly captured again.